Thanks for joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. Harrison police say a 23-year-old Brandon Casey Jones was arrested Tuesday night in connection with some vehicle burglaries over the last several weeks. Police Chief Paul Woodruff says Jones has been a suspect in those burglaries, most of which involved unlocked cars. But the break-in case involved a cell phone found in another vehicle in late June when a woman turned in a cell phone she had found in her car. Woodruff says she was able to charge the phone and found some pictures on it that appeared to be possibly stolen merchandise. She turned the phone over to the police, saying she thought someone might have dropped it while rummaging through her vehicle. Detectives took charge of the phone and found it had been reportedly stolen earlier, and the owner was able to connect Jones to the theft. Jones was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of breaking or entering, 2 counts of theft of property, unlawful transfer of property to a pawn shop with bond set at $35,000. A father and a son are being held in the Baxter County Detention Center on felony drug charges following officers from the Arkansas Department of Community Correction conducting a parole probation compliance check at their residence on Monday. Baxter County Sheriff John Montgomery says the residence in Cedar Hills is the home of 49-year-old Thomas Salvador Galrez the third, and his son, 19-year-old Thomas Salvador Galrez the fourth. During a search of the residence, numerous illegal items were found, including approximately 4 grams of methamphetamine. Other containers were located with marijuana and other illegal substance, as well as drug paraphernalia. The 2 men are both charged with numerous felonies and remain in the Baxter County Jail on a $25,000 bond each. 41-year-old Christopher Mangrum of Huntsville is being held in the Baxter County Detention Center following a robbery attempt Wednesday afternoon at an area pharmacy. Mountain Home Police say shortly after 2 p.m., officers responded to a report of a robbery where it was reported that the suspect entered the pharmacy with a bandana over his face and wearing latex gloves. After entering the pharmacy, he entered an employee-only area and demanded some of the pharmaceuticals. Pharmacy employees did not meet his demand, and he left the building immediately. The suspect did not use a weapon. Mangrum was eventually tracked down during a traffic stop. After investigators interviewed Mangrum, he was charged with criminal attempt to commit robbery. He remains in jail in lieu of a $50,000 bond. Well, the Buffalo National River Partners will team up with the National Park Service for a cleanup of the river. The cleanup will be on Friday morning, beginning at 9 a.m. from the Hasty access to the Carver area. The cleanup will be a 4-mile float on primarily flat water with a few intermediate riffles. The water levels in the section of the river have dropped, and cleanup participants may encounter areas where they would need to get out of their boats and drag them for at least a short distance. Volunteers should expect to be on the river until approximately 3 p.m. in the afternoon. To register and secure a boat for the cleanup, go online at bnrpartners.org. Natco Communications recently assisted the city of Flippin by drilling holes for the installation of the poles at the Hickey Park baseball and softball complex to provide lighting for the playing fields. The new park lights provide greater flexibility for the game scheduling and provide opportunities for the city to host additional games and tournaments. As a result, they believe the increase in visitors will positively impact the city's economy through purchases at Flippin' businesses and restaurants. Due to the 4th of July holiday, there is no livestock report this week. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
The sizzling summer savings are in full swing this week at Edwards Grocery. Check out this week's deals.
Best Choice boneless, skinless chicken breast or tenders, only $4.99 in the 3-pound bag. Selected varieties, country-style ribs, cut from the butt, only $1.69 per pound. Imported green or black seedless grapes, only $1.49 per pound. Folgers Country Roast Coffee, only $5.49. And selected varieties, Blue Bunny Classic Ice Cream, only $4.99 per gallon.
People around the country are noticing North Arkansas College as one of the best deals around. North Ark was just named one of the most affordable community colleges in the nation, costing about 1/3 of what you would pay at a university. This fall, North Ark is offering paid internships to help students earn while they learn. Explore the full list of fall classes at northark.edu and enroll today.
Enroll now. Classes start August 14th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Join Sammy Klein Thursdays and Fridays during the TKO 8 local newscast for this week's closing livestock market report. Made possible by Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte. Quality Feed Grains has you covered. Everything for cattle, pets, deer, equine, poultry, seed and spray, show feed, and garden. Check their website, qualityfeedgrains.com, now for this month's special. Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte, proud sponsors of the Livestock Report with Sammy Klein on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8.
Ah, sweet Louise, do you dream of Hercules? He'll be the bestest boy in town, where you sure are something, the best there ever was.
The new Sport Heritage line.
Well, it won't mean nothing unless I try my luck and bring her out to you, Louise.
Only from Yamaha.
Arkansas officials say they'll partly comply with a request for information from President Donald Trump's voting commission, but won't release details such as voters' Social Security numbers or driver's license numbers. Secretary of State Mark Martin's office says he has received the request for information from the panel, which was formed to investigate allegations of voter fraud in the 2016 elections. Spokesperson Chris Powell said the state will provide publicly available information, but won't release Social Security numbers, driver's license numbers, felony convictions, or military statuses. Some of the most populous states, including California and New York, are refusing to comply at all with the request, while others say they can only release some information under state laws. Arkansas lawmakers are delaying a vote on a temporary ban of a herbicide that's been the focus of hundreds of complaints from farmers who say it's causing widespread damage. The Arkansas Legislative Council's Executive Subcommittee has delayed voting on the temporary ban of the sale and use of dicamba that's been approved by the State Plant Board. The legislative panel said it would take up the ban on Friday after it goes before the House and Senate Agricultural Committees earlier in the day. Dicamba is a relatively inexpensive weed killer, but can drift and damage nearby row crops such as soybeans and cotton, in addition to fruit and vegetable farms and ornamental trees. The State Plant Board has received at least 551 complaints this year about dicamba's use. Officials say 3 more Arkansas counties have been added to the list of counties that are eligible for disaster unemployment assistance because of severe weather earlier this year. The Arkansas Department of Workforce Services says that Prairie, White, and Woodruff counties are now authorized for assistance as a result of the severe storms, tornadoes and flooding that hit the state in late April and into May. A federal disaster declaration was previously issued for more than a dozen Arkansas counties because of the storms. The state says that in order to be eligible for the benefits, individuals must have worked or been scheduled to work in a disaster area, but no longer able to because of the storm damage. Arkansas finance officials say the state ended the fiscal year with a $15.7 million surplus after a boost in sales tax collections over the past 2 months helped to restore most of the budget cuts that were enacted earlier this year. The Department of Finance Administration says the state ended the fiscal year with $5.3 billion in net available revenue. Arkansas's fiscal year ended on Friday. 2 Arkansas Gulf War veterans are leading a campaign to build a Desert Storm War Memorial in Washington, D.C. Jeff Cookrick and Brenton Byrd served on a board for the National Desert Storm War Memorial Association. U.S. Republican Senator John Bozeman has helped the veterans and supported the campaign by guiding their proposals through Congress twice. Former President Barack Obama signed legislation in 2014 that authorized the monument to be built. President Donald Trump also gave his approval this year and signed a resolution that allows the memorial to be built in the Capitol's monument zone. Before we take a look at the weather forecast as we move into the weekend, here's the way the stock market ended today. Cloudy skies this morning, sun coming out later in the day, but the temperature's fairly mild, got up to 82 degrees this afternoon. A little bit muggy out there, as you would expect with all the rainfall. As a matter of fact, speaking of rainfall, over the last 3 days, those pop-up thunderstorms that we've had in the area, in the Harrison area immediate, just a little over 2.5 inches of rainfall. That's been on top of all the rain and moisture that we had previously. So we've had a lot of rain as we went into the last part of June and the 1st of July. Very uncommon for this time of the year, but actually overall good. Most of the time we may have a burn ban issued for some of the counties when you get in the first part of July, so the moisture is certainly there. Here's the way it looks as we move into the weekend. It's going to get hot tomorrow. As a matter of fact, Friday temperatures are going to move above the 90-degree mark with lots of sunshine out there, up to possibly 93 degrees. No rain in the forecast for Friday. Likewise, Saturday, moving into the weekend, 85 degrees under partly cloudy skies. We do have some thunderstorms in the forecast for the afternoon hours on Sunday, 84 degrees, about 60% chance we might see some of those pop-up thunderstorms. Heading into the new work week on Monday, partly cloudy skies and 88 degrees, and by Tuesday, back up to 91 degrees under partly cloudy skies. So summer temperatures, but not too bad so far. How about those temperatures that we've seen on the national level out in the Phoenix area? Their record out there was 116 like 6 years ago. They hit 113 yesterday. That's hot. So we don't have to worry about any of that temperatures, thank goodness. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
Becoming a clinical medical assistant offers a quick transition from college to career. This fall, North Ark is offering a clinical medical assistant course to prepare you for the job in doctor's offices or health clinics. Clinical medical assisting is included in the Arkansas Future Scholarship, available for qualified applicants.
Enroll now. Classes start August 14th. For quality, value, and convenience, think North Ark first. We're your college.
Hello, this is Michelle from Nature's Wonders. Are you trying to get out and take in these beautiful days, but find that you end up sneezing, itching, and getting all sorts of bites or rashes? Don't let outdoor allergies, bugs, or poisonous plants keep you from enjoying all that the Ozarks has to offer this season. Stop in at Nature's Wonders and let us show you the products we carry that can help with the challenging parts of nature so that you can enjoy all the wonders. Find us on Highway 65 just down from Thompson's Ace Hardware. Nature's Wonders, the natural living store.
The Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison is offering a great reason to wake up on Saturday mornings. Their incredible brunch. Starting at 7 a.m., you can enjoy all of your traditional breakfast favorites or some of these decadent dishes. Eggs Benedict, featuring an English muffin topped with ham, 2 eggs, made any way you like, and topped with fresh-made hollandaise sauce. Plus, you'll also get your choice of hash browns or home fries. Perhaps something even more delectable. Townhouse Cafe's fabulous U.S. farm-raised butterfly trout grilled with a drizzle of hollandaise sauce, 2 eggs any way you like, hash browns or home fries, and either a biscuit or toast on the side. Absolutely delicious. Saturday brunch at the Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison.
This is Josh from Harrison Battery and Tire. Lots of folks have been asking about roadside assistance, and now it's available. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we can quickly and efficiently take care of your tires and battery issues with one phone call. Professional, secure, comforting to get you back on the road. No matter what time, no matter what type of vehicle you drive, call for details at 870-741-7041. Harrison Battery and Tire on the curve of Main Street in Harrison, harrisonbatteryandtire.com. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
The Women Golf Coaches Association has announced its 2016-17 All-American Scholars in Arkansas State placed a school record 7 student athletes on the prestigious list to tie for the most in the nation. The WGCA's 952 All-American Scholars include A-State's Achilles Jimenez-Roez, Marcia Marquez, Sarah Childers, Emma Miller, along with Beth Ann Compton, Grayson Gladden, Macy Brooks. The Red Wolves tied Toledo, Yale, and Lindenwood for the most selections in the nation. Last year, A-State had 6 students make that list. Well, Salvador Perez hit a 2-run homer in the 10th inning. Alex Jordan added a 2-out RBI single late in the inning, and the Kansas City Royals completed a 3-game sweep with a 9-6 win over the Seattle Mariners last night. Perez drove in the second pitch from relief James Pezzo out in right field for his 17th homer of the season. Garcilo Stanton homered twice, recording his 22nd career multi-homer game, and Marcel Quinzo and Justin Bour also hit home runs as the Miami Marlins beat the St. Louis Cardinals 9-6 last night. Stanton went 3 for 4 and also walked while driving in 4 runs. Valparaiso University coach Matt Loch has hired Emmanuel Diddy as assistant. Diddy, who is a Chicago native, spent the last season at Missouri. He also coached 3 seasons working in his hometown as assistant at Lowell University and 1 season at Eastern Illinois. Wives, a son, and former coach Jimmy Johnson are among the presenters chosen to welcome the Pro Football Hall of Fame's 7-member class of 2017. Presenters will include Morton Anderson's son, Sebastian, and the wives of Jerry Jones and Kurt Warner for the induction ceremony on August the 6th in Canton, Ohio. That wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around the viewing area.
name's MacGyver.
Don't tell me you know how to make a bomb out of a stick of chewing gum.
Why, you got some?